you'll get a nice, happy, smiley face talking to a real person talking to you. Hello. Okay, that's just a bit of fun. That really is about the why of video. I'm hoping that everybody here today really understands that now. The reason you're here is because you understand that video does work. It's a way of getting a real person talking on the screen, helping the screen to come to life. And through YouTube and all the video online, we can do that. We can do that really well. So if it's okay with you, what I'd like to talk to you about today is really about the what. It's about the content. If you don't get the right content, then your video just isn't going to work. So is that what you're all here to hear about? Yes, that's good. Right, okay. Just look at that as a fact. YouTube is actually now the second most popular search engine. It is a search engine. People have YouTube as their homepage. So they'll go there and they'll put their search terms in instead of going to Google. That's just a massive fact. The second fact, 70% of users. Now just think about that for a minute. A lot of us through Twitter or through Facebook and through other various forms get sent a link. And we go to YouTube and we look at that video. 77% of people then watch something else. And that's the key. It's part of the key that we're talking about here to getting you engaged in video. Because when you go to YouTube, this is a list of related video topics down the right-hand side of the screen. Yeah, have you all seen those? Those are all search engine key-related topics to the one that you've clicked on. So they know that you're going to be interested in them. So that's when you do put videos up on YouTube, it's really important to use search terms and tags and keywords that relate to your business, and then they will find you. That's really, really important. And then finally, 100 million visitors per month. Yes, that's worldwide, but isn't that just massive? Because YouTube is an international site, so you can get access from everywhere. Huge. So what's the catch? Catch is that word up there highlighted in blue. The catch is the fact that we all want to use YouTube for business. Most people who visit YouTube, probably most of those 100 million, on the whole, are going to YouTube because they want to be entertained. Yeah? And generally speaking, business videos aren't entertaining. So somehow we've got to bridge that gap, haven't we? Somehow we've got to make sure that we can access those people. I've put viral video up there because actually there isn't such a thing as a viral video. You can't come to me as a production company and say, Richard, we want you to make us a viral video. Why not? Because what we can do is we can make you a video, yes. We can make you a video that's got all the right content for you, it's got all your key messages in, but we can't make it viral. What makes it viral is the use of the video by other people. So we have to make a video, and that's what today is all about, with the right content for you and for your industry and for your business, but we have to make it interesting enough so we get those words there. We have to be seen. It's a bit of a scrap out there with that many people watching YouTube. We really have to, as businesses, we have to fight for the attention of those viewers, and we do that by attracting them to our videos, and then we have to engage them with the content. Now, the same as Twitter, exactly. Main message here, do not sell on YouTube. Many people make this huge mistake. If people click onto a video and you're selling to them, they're going to click off. Most people will do that. The only exception to that is if you've got a target audience who you know want to buy from you. Then you can put a sales tool up there, but you've still got to attract them in the first place. So don't sell, don't promote. What video is therefore primarily on YouTube, or the first task you have to do on YouTube, is you have to attract. So you've got to be visible, you've got to be seen, you've got to be noticed. Those are all the things you need to do first. It's all about brand promotion, really. If you think about the most popular videos you've probably seen on YouTube that have got some kind of business link, some kind of branding link, the branding often comes right at the very end, yeah? Because they get you in with the video, and we're going to see some examples, and then it's all about just attraction, just knowing their name. That's all you're going to get in the first instance. So, I'm going to show you an example. This first film I'm going to show you is actually a film that we made. Now, I've been in this game a long time. I only came out of the television industry. And working in business, I could see YouTube was growing. This goes back about 3 years now. What YouTube was doing then, it was purely entertainment and businesses weren't really using it. And I thought, there's got to be a way, with all these people watching videos, there's got to be a way that we can make a video that's engaging and it's fun, but there's got to be some way of tapping into that and getting some kind of promotional use through it. So I'm just going to talk you through this, because this is a bit of a learning curve for us, if I may. Do I press. There we go.
Have you got something that you want to say to loads and loads of people who are like all over the place, even like all over the country?
Yes, I do sometimes, yeah.
And you want them to listen to what you got to say and then carry on listening and 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 listening till you finished?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to stop it there for a moment. Can I ask a question? How many of you at this point want to see what happens next? Few. There's a few. Right, that's good. Let's just watch what happens next now. Because I think up to this point, we got it pretty right. I think it's quite an interesting character. You don't know what she's talking about. What do you mean? Oh. Well, cut back. What? Look, can you come here? I don't understand how you can just knock at my door and then not tell me what it's about and then walk off. Can you stop and talk to me, please? Look, I guess the answer. Stop it one more time. Are you still with me? Do you still want to know what she's going to say now? Hands up, let's see. Or I won't play it.
You need to talk to a video communication expert. I use Richard Flewitt from New Edge. You should give him a call.
Now, hand on heart, how many of you are disappointed in the ending? We got it wrong. It was 3 years ago and we got it wrong, but there's a real learning curve here. You cannot be blatantly commercial on YouTube, which is primarily an entertainment channel. You've got to be really, really subtle. You've got to give the audience what they want, and then you've got to slip the branding in really, really subtly. So now I've got an example that I think actually does work. And this is a great example of YouTube working for business at its best. This film's only been online for, I think it's about 10 days, something like that, and it's had more than 250,000 views already. It does have a blatant plug at the end. It is for a business, as you'll see, but it ticks 3 out of the 4 boxes, and I think it's just what we all should be trying to do with video on YouTube. Now that to me is brilliant. It's pretty cheaply produced in my terms. Video production terms hasn't cost them much to do, but it's just a fantastic idea. It's funny, it's entertaining, and it works. And that's what we should all be striving towards with YouTube.